Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of You and Me and Her, a love story on PC. See, our title screen has changed now that we had a world update. There's our friend Kitty up here. What does cutting ties mean? Well, I imagine it means she'll stop being friends with you, or maybe stop talking to you at all.
友達をやめるの? Miyuki は葵が嫌いなの?
No, she doesn't hate you.
でも絶交って
Knowing her, she just snapped and lashed out a little harder than she meant to. Aoi falls silent, but her emotional reaction is noticeably different compared to the time she attempted to blackmail us with that photo. I have to do something. We could keep the kitten at my place. It's a big house and my parents aren't around. Turns out living alone has its perks.
学校にいるときは家に人いないの。心配なの。
Yeah, fair point. Admittedly, I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving such a small kitten to fend for itself for hours at a time.
はい。
Aoi quietly raises her hand.
葵、みゆきの友達なの。やっと友達になったの。絶交嫌なの。だから飼えないの。
I remember what Miyuki said on our way home the other day. She admitted that she saw her old self in Aoi, and if this were any regular classmate, she would never have threatened to cut ties. She wouldn't have risked making waves. She would have just smiled and played nice, no matter what. And yet when it comes to Aoi, Miyuki doesn't play nice. You sure? As the kitten rubs against her leg, Aoi gently scoops it up and puts it back in the cardboard box.
ごめん、ヘル。
She pets the kitten sadly.
いい人に拾われるの。そっちの方がエルも幸せなの。だからきっと。
She continues to pet the kitten over and over. Evidently, she can't quite bring herself to leave. Aoi?
大丈夫なの。エル、バイバイなの。
With that, Aoi finally stands up and turns back. And sure enough,
ルル、
her face is soaked with tears. Reflexively, I reach out and stroke her hair.
変なの。嬉しくないのに涙。
Well, they can't all be happy tears, you know. Back in the classroom, Aoi never used to show any emotion whatsoever. But once we made friends with her, she learned to smile. And she learned to cry. Sometimes you cry when you're sad, too. But this isn't a bad thing. She's changing for the better. I'm sure of it. But is she? Is she really? But then I started thinking, what if Aoi was alone? What if we weren't there for her? What if Miyuki hadn't been around to scold her? Obviously, Aoi would have adopted the kitten. She would have tried and failed to sneak it into the manga cafe. Then the manager would have thrown her out, and then she would have spent the night on the streets. I can picture it all clear as day. Aoi wouldn't have had anyone to turn to, and the kitten would have froze to death out in the cold. God, are you out there? To Aoi, God has to exist. It's the only way she can feel validated in the way she chooses to live her life. After all, a just God would surely show favor to good people who do good things. If God really did have a cell phone, if he was really just one quick phone call away, would he answer her prayers? Is he waiting out there, somewhere beyond the sky? Wait, the sky? Oh, crap, it's raining. The night gets pretty chilly in the fall. One measly cardboard box isn't enough to stay warm. That kitten's gonna be freezing out there, helpless and confused, calling out for a mother that will never return. Even I'm not heartless enough to turn a blind eye to it. And the second Aoi puts two and two together, I just know she's gonna run right over there. I find the cardboard box, wilting in the rain. I opened it and hesitantly peer inside. The kitten's gone. Hopefully it just means someone else came along and adopted the poor thing, but should I swing by the manga cafe just in case? Just then, my thoughts are interrupted by my ringtone. Hello? What? You are? Of course, Miyuki must be looking for Aoi too. That's kind of reassuring, actually. She must have reached the same conclusions I did. Where's Aoi? I knew it. I'm at the cardboard box. The cat's gone. Hey, come on. Don't get mad at her for this. Nobody in the right mind would leave a kitten to die out there in the rain. Just stop shouting, okay? Take a breather. To be fair, Aoi's hardly a child. She could probably look after herself and a kitten, assuming she... Then I remember the sight of her standing absently outside the school gates, no umbrella, waiting for Miyuki in the pouring rain. But where do we look? Her parents' house, maybe? The implication is clear, and I can't deny it. Where else might Aoi go? The first place I can think of is the top of the school roof, up over the stairs. But there's no way Aoi would want to be outside right now, not with a kitten in tow. In which case, what does that leave us with? Where else would she go? It's no use. I can't think of anywhere else. I don't know where to even start. I don't have the first clue. God, I'm so fucking useless. Oh, right. Miyuki snaps me back to reality. Aoi, the self-professed transceiver. Aoi, the girl with just one entry in her address book. The two of us are her only friends. And right now, we're the only ones who can help her. Miyuki? Thank you for helping me look for her. Somehow I can picture her exact expression. I know her, and I know she likes being friends with Aoi. She would never actually end the friendship. She only threatened to cut ties because of how much she cares. Otherwise, there's no way she'd be out here in the dark, in the pouring rain, trying to check up on her. I dig through my memories. All the days we spent hanging out with Aoi. I know our friendship was the real deal. There has to be a clue in there somewhere. There just has to be. The visual novel. I gotta swing back by my place real fast. I think I have an idea. No clue, but it's gotta be better than searching at random. I hang up and hurry home. That mobile game Yutaru lent me, it has an almost identical stray cat scene. If she's acting out scenes from it, then maybe I need to play through more of the game to see where she goes next. As soon as my house comes into view, I find myself dashing up the walkway and through the front door. Then I bolt up the stairs to my room and grab the loaner phone that I had left on charge on my bed. I need to get to the next scene as quickly as possible. Impatiently, I hit the skip button. The text shoots past and fast forward. Wait. Right now I'm skipping through the past to line up with the real world, present day, but what if I read further? I mean, this is one of those dating sim type games, right? Which means the protagonist will probably hook up with the heroine in the end. So, does that mean Aoi will try to act out that part in real life too? Ooh. A sudden sound effect catches me off guard. My hand slips and I accidentally deselect the skip button. Wait, is this? Coming!
Shinichi, 場所わかった?
Miyuki asks through gasps for breath, and I nod. Thanks for coming with me.
当たり前でしょ。葵がどう行動するかなんて簡単に予想つくし。そしたらほっとけないじゃない。それよりどこに行ったかわかるんでしょうね。
Yes, at least I'm pretty sure. I don't blame her for being skeptical. Despite Aoi's fondness for the roof, I told myself there was no way she could have trespassed onto school grounds at night. See? Look. Someone left the pedestrian gate hanging open. Let's go. Sure enough, the front entrance doors have been left ajar as well. The school building is completely deserted. As we change into our indoor shoes, the slightest clack of our soles on the linoleum seems to reverberate like a gunshot. This way. Look down. There's a trail of water droplets leading into the opposite direction, towards the gym. Huh? Oh, well, I'm honestly not sure how to explain it to her. The whole reason we're here is because there's a scene in the game where a soaking wet Aoi takes cover in the gym. But I know Miyuki hates conflating video games with reality, and that makes it all the more complicated to explain. Miyuki sighs. She must have sensed my hesitation. Miyuki's voice echoes and fades into the darkness. The gym is pitch black. Normally there wouldn't be a soul in here at this hour. I know you in here, Aoi. Did you hear that? Silence. Aoi doesn't answer. Miyuki shouts into the dark, but Aoi refuses to respond. Instead, all we hear is a muffled sob. She's crying. Well, that was definitely the threat she made at the time. Probably. She already chose you over the kitten once before. Come on, Miyuki. Miyuki sighs in frustration.
行は間違い。私たちはまだ友達のままだから葵、出てきなさい。でっかいなの。
Aoi's wavering voice cuts through the darkness.
絶交しないの？なんでこの雨の中あなたを探しに来たと思ってるの？あなたが心配だからに決まってるでしょ。本当なの？嘘なんてつかない。だって友達でしょ。ありがとうなの。
Aoi dashes out from backstage,
おや猫。
wearing her kitty onesie.
みゆき大好きなの。そう葵が喜んでくれて嬉しいわ。
I can hear a tiny squeak in Miyuki's voice as Aoi's flying tackle hug threatens to nearly send the both of them toppling to the floor. Wait, where's the kitten?
いるの。出るの。
As if on command, the kitten pops its head out from the onesie chest pocket. Jesus, the cuteness levels are off the charts. They even got me grinning.
幸せ。みゆき。
Miyuki falls to the floor, a dreamy smile on her face.
みゆき、ごめんなの。エルも謝るの。ミャオ。ストップ。わかったからストップ。それ以上は近づかないで。悲劇がまた繰り返されるから。でもエル、お礼に抱きつきたいって。抱きつきですって。仕方ないわね。
What happened to avoiding a repeat of last time?
繰り返されるものなのよ。シーチ、マスクは？
Why would I?
どうして？
Don't snap at me. When it comes to cats, I swear this girl stops thinking straight. And Aoi, don't encourage her. Why are you even wearing that?
服濡れたの。
What happened to that umbrella I gave you?
あ、
She completely forgot about it, didn't she? Somehow I'm not surprised. Has it lit up out there? When we arrive at the front entrance, I notice it looks distinctly less rainy outside. Maybe we should head home now while we can.
はい。みゆきがいないの。
Wait, what? I look around. Sure enough, I can't see her anywhere near the shoe lockers. Did she seriously go wandering off into the school building at night, alone? Ah! What was that sound?
あら、驚かしちゃった？
Miyuki turns up from the direction of the hallway, smirking. Looks like she's holding something.
コーンポタージュ？まだ寒いでしょ？これで体温めなさい。葵に？そうよ、仲直りの印。ありがとうなの。いただきますなの。あったかいの。ポカポカなの。
Aoi smiles contentedly.
そうなの。
Aoi, where are you going?
はい。葵からも仲直りの印なの。ヤバトも。
Just take it, Miyuki.
いやでも。やっぱり嫌いなの？そんなわけないでしょ。葵の気持ちだものね。いただくわ。
She glares down at the newly opened can of tomato juice.
いただきます。あれ、美味しい？
For real?
うん、思ってたよりずっと。当然なの。気持ち詰まってるの。そうかもしれないわね。
Miyuki and Ayoi share a grin. I'm actually starting to feel kind of left out over here.
そういえば、お腹減ってるんじゃない？
Yeah, I'm starving after all that running around. Oh, you meant for the cat, right? It is still a kitten after all. Should we get it some milk? Oh, but Catnip's probably closed at this time of night.
コンビニ？
Wait, are kittens even allowed to drink the same milk as humans?
大丈夫よ。低温殺菌牛乳だと子猫でも飲めるわ。
Actually, cats I had in the past, I gave them diarrhea, giving them cow milk. You know, they're just like me, lactose intolerant. Oh, really?
家に帰ってからネットで調べたの。
So yeah, you shouldn't necessarily give a cat milk.
みゆき、本当は猫飼いたいの？別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
I can't imagine any other reason why you'd research that kind of thing, but whatever. Okay, now where's the closest corner store? Hmm.
ルル？新一来ないの？
About that.
あけぼのくんの家だものね。あけぼの、ゆうたろう？
See, Yutaru's parents run a convenience store. Yutaru often ends up working the register after school. If he happens to catch the three of us walking in together this late at night, well, let's just say things won't end well. I'll go in by myself. You two wait here, okay?
無理。ルル？悪いけど、プレッシャーに耐える自信がないわ。
She has a point. If I leave these two alone together, Miyuki will probably go all cat crazy again. And by the time I got back, she'd probably be all congested from her allergies and... Actually, that sounds kind of cute.
Hi. Aoi, 行ってくるの。
By yourself?
一人でなの。
Do you remember which one to get?
低温殺菌牛乳。間違わないようにね。はい。
With that, she darts into the store.
ちゃんと買えるかしら。
I'm not too confident.
子猫を持ち込むのよ。
And she's still wearing that onesie.
私が行けばよかったんじゃない？
But she said she wanted to do it, so... Ugh. An awkward silence lingers. Did Aoi leave us alone together on purpose? Faintly, I can hear cars passing in the distance. Somehow, the sound of tires on tarmac is always a little different just after the rain. Another customer heads inside. A chime plays as the automatic doors slide open. You know, I gotta admit, Aoi might have adopted that cat purely on a whim, but I think she's just doing what she thinks is right.
それが人を苦しめるのよ。
Well, sure, maybe she can't tell reality from video games, and her lack of forethought is cause for concern. But honestly, I can't say I just like that about her. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off that stupid little tangent.
別に変じゃないと思うけど。
Miyuki falls silent, as if in thought. I fall silent too. The smell of rain lingers in the city air. Stars twinkle in the clear westerly sky.
私も自分の正しさを貫いたらどうする？
What do you mean?
ね。
Yeah?
だから私の本当の気持ちを。
Huh? We turn to find Aoi standing there, shopping bag in hand, blatantly spying on us. Yes, you managed to buy it, huh?
そうなの。 よくやったわね。それじゃあ早速行きましょう。
Right. Yuki speeds off like she's eager to get out of here. I hastily follow suit.
ルル、二人きり作戦失敗なの？ミャオ。
I knew it. She planned this.
エル、飲むの。
Ayoi gently presses the tip of the feeding syringe to Edo's mouth.
おいしそうなの。
Yeah, no kidding. The little thing must be starving. Edo latches onto the tip of the syringe. We couldn't find any place selling baby bottles, but at least this thing seems to do the trick just fine. Oh yeah, so was Yutaru working at the register?
いなかったの。でも、うちきっこ店員さんいたの。
What klutz?
演劇部の。
Oh, right. The girl who screams and runs away whenever she sees me. That chick's practically afraid of her own shadow. How can she hold down a customer service job?
声かけたの。びっくり。後ろ飛んだの。棚にぶつかるの。商品バラバラなの。
Sounds about right. Good thing I didn't go in there. She would have run off again.
そっちの方がフラグ？青いフラグクラッシャーなの？
How should I know? I don't even know what a flag is. Hmm? Just then, I hear a noise behind me and turn to look. Whoa.
みゆき、溶けたの？
She's probably fine. Probably. I think she just pressed her face right up against the glass door, that's all.
本当なの？
Mostly. Seriously, she looks like she belongs on the set of a B-list horror movie. It's not pretty. But more importantly, there's a look in her eye that says, "Get over here." So I better not leave her hanging. Anyway, I'll be right back.
気をつけるの。
I mean, she's not actually a monster from a B-list horror movie, right? What's your problem?
ずるい。二人で独占なんてずるいわ。
What else are we supposed to do? Let you die of allergies?
楽しそう。
Look, we're not trying to rub it in or anything. Out of nowhere, her hand suddenly touches mine. I start to panic. Then Miyuki leans away, and I realize her cell phone is now sitting on top of my palm.
取ってきて。近くで写真。かわいいの。お願いします。みゆき、どうしたの？
I have been tasked with a holy mission.
ルル？
She asked me to take pics of Edu on her phone.
みゆき、猫好きなの。
Yep. I aim Miyuki's phone at the kitten. Right now, he seems to be pretty focused on that tasty milk. I sure hope he won't be scared of me or the camera. As the shutter sound effect plays, I brace myself. But it doesn't spook Edo at all. In fact, the camera seems to have caught his attention, and he leans in curiously. Turns out I was worried for nothing. Looks like we got ourselves the next top model for Feline Weekly over here.
エル、電波猫なの。
Well, yeah? And how does that work? I mean, sure, the little tuft of white fur on his forehead does kind of look like a lightning bolt, but...
見えない電波で気持ち伝わるの。
Give me a break. Wait, what the... Where's Edu? What?
ルル、
After finishing his dinner, Edu toddles off, entirely unprompted, into the direction of the glass door Miyuki's currently glued herself to. No way. There, Edu and Miyuki face off, with only a single pane of glass between them. Miyuki's face is still contorted beyond the recognizable trappings of humanity. The kitten looks up at her, tilts his head, and licks her cheek through the glass. Oh my god. This transceiver cat kicks ass. Talk about insanely smart.
みゆき、ガラス飛び越えてアレルギーなの？
Haha, good one. Nah, those are just happy tears, methinks.
嬉し涙、知ってる。
I'm happy for you, Miyuki. What do you think?
ありがとう。
Miyuki cheeks over the kitten pictures, then puts her phone away. Were you always this much of a cat fanatic?
近づけないからこそ思いが募るの。
Man, you should see the faces you make whenever you go all cat crazy. You look like a cross between a...
あれは忘れて。
Fine, fine. Sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to forget that monstrosity.
ぐっすり眠ってるわね。まるで本物の親子だわ。
Following her lead, I peer into the living room from beyond the glass door. I always curled up on the couch in her kitty onesie, holding Edo in her arms, snoring away.
今回は私が間違ってたのかもね。
Yeah, maybe. No amount of logic or reason could possibly hold a candle to that contented little smile.
なんか変な感じ。ずっと彼女のやり方が好きになれなくて、絶対に直してやろうって息巻いてたのに、逆にやり込められちゃって。でもいっそすがすがしいっていうか、吹っ切れちゃった。
She's completely right. Taking care of a kitten won't be easy, but I know we'd have regretted it otherwise. In the end, sometimes it's important to just be true to your own desires. Alright, I guess we should call it a night here and...
待って。
What, you want me to take some more pictures?
そうじゃなくて。
You want to crash here for the night? I don't think it's a good idea, though.
違うの。今伝えたくて。
What's the... Miyuki?
私吹っ切れた。
Miyuki pulls me closer until neither of us can see Aoi. Her body is turned towards me, and yet her face is turned away. We're too close. Way too close. Time slows to a crawl.
キス。
Kiss. Kiss. Kiss? Ever since Miyuki told me about the climax of the play, I've kissed her countless times in my dreams. Is this all a dream too? If so, I need to wake up fast. Wow, that was random.
急じゃないよ。
Her lips twitch with her whisper. I can't let myself fall in love with her. And if we kiss, I definitely will. Which means I know what I have to do. I know I need to get out of here. But my heart won't let me. I can feel it pounding in my chest. My heart wants this kiss to happen.
初めてのキスが舞台の上って怖くて。だから練習しておきたいの。
Practice?
だから慣れておきたいっていうか。 ダメかな。
Hell no. Go practice with your acting partner. This isn't my problem.
関係ない。
What? It's not.
いつでも相談に乗るって言った。だから勇気を出して言ったのに。なのに。
To be your practice partner?
そうは言ったけど。でも。
What am I, your guinea pig?
違う。それは誤解で。
Then why the fuck would you say that to me? Do you have any idea how I feel spending all this time with you?
ダメ。
Glass door slides open and Aoi jumps in between us.
二人とも喧嘩をしたらダメなの。葵？せっかく三人で仲良くなれたのに、喧嘩なんてそんなの。いや。
What the? Aoi? Aoi's body topples sideways and I quickly catch her in my arms. Her eyes wander unfocused. What's wrong? You feeling sick?
葵、電池切れたの。
Aoi. The second we walk outside, Aoi loses her balance. Acting quickly, I pull her arm over my shoulder to keep her upright.
私も一緒に送る。
Not today, sorry. See you tomorrow.
みゆき、バイバイなの。
I walk off with Aoi, leaving Miyuki standing there in silence. With one arm around my shoulder, Aoi hobbles down the street in her newly dried uniform. Sure you want to go back to the manga cafe? You could always stay a couple nights at my place, you know.
それは危険なフラグなの。
Okay, what about the hospital?
葵、電池不足なの。病院、無駄なの。
Then at least let me call you a taxi.
大丈夫なの。
I swear, once she puts her mind to something, she refuses to be swayed. Thankfully, she doesn't seem to be running a fever, so it probably isn't serious. But if she gives me another heart attack like that, I'm definitely calling a taxi.
新一、
Hmm? What's up?
どうして葵と友達になったの？
Oh, well, I dimly retraced my memories back to that day I first exchanged email addresses with Aoi. That was the day we officially became friends. Then she took a photo of me and Miyuki together, and I didn't want you to spread that photo around.
それで友達に？
Well, I mean, I had to do something, right?
でも新一、面倒ごと嫌いなの。
She's not wrong. Luko Aoi is easily the most annoying girl in our class. Even just holding a conversation with her is exhausting. And yet I went and did it anyway. I guess you remind me of Miyuki. When we were little, Miyuki had trouble fitting in too. She was a loner just like you.
みゆき、そっか。新一はみゆきを。
Huh? One minute she's staggering along on her own 2 feet, the next she collapses to the ground. You okay?
大丈夫なの。
Hold on a sec. I pull out my phone to call a cab.
いらないの。ここでお別れなの。
I'm not just gonna leave you here.
いいの。
I always speak softly, her gaze distant.
非攻略ヒロインはフェードアウトなの。だから葵のことすぐ忘れるの。葵をここに置いていったことも。
Over my dead body. Sighing, I crouched down at the side of the road. Hop on.
ルル
I'll carry you.
おんぶ。
Well, you won't let me call you a taxi. Besides, it'll be faster to just walk there. Now hop on.
でも葵は
I said hop on. I mean, what else are friends for?
友達。
Aoi climbs on my back and we set off under the moonlight. She's so soft and warm and small. Wow, you weigh like nothing almost. Are you making sure to eat?
ヤバトマ飲んでるの。
You need something with more calories. You're gonna fade away to nothing at this rate.
気持ちは集まってるの。
Love?
葵は毎日楽しかったの。忘れていた感覚を取り戻したの。それは新一のおかげなの。新一好きなの。好き。大好きなの。 新一顔赤いの。恋人みたいなの。
No.
嬉しい。葵、お友達でよかったの。 もしかしたら青いルートあったかもなの。 でも今は違うの。みゆきルートなの。
I told you, stop talking like we're in a video.
新一は寝取られないの。
Excuse me?
そう。葵は世界をアップデートしたから。
Up there on top of the roof, at the center of the world. Aoi updated the universe. But that was just her acting out a scene from the game. Right?
新一、みゆきの王子様になるの。
Her prince? I can't believe what I'm hearing. All the words that could be used to describe me, prince isn't one of them. Step by step, we walk slowly through the dusky town until we arrive at the manga cafe.
新一、ありがとうなの。
Aoi hops off my back. You sure you don't need to go to the hospital?
ビリビリ、充電、回復なの。イベント CG のおかげなの。
What CG is he talking about? The good news is she doesn't seem as dizzy as she was back outside my house. Get plenty of rest, you hear? I'll look after Eru.
お願いするの。
Aoi waves to me.
バイバイなの。
Have a good night. With that, she slowly disappears into the cafe. I watch her go until the elevator doors close. Thinking back, this has been one hell of a day. I still got some stuff to process myself, but... Hey there, little buddy. Want to sleep in my bed? Edo and I slide under the covers. I can feel the exhaustion weighing down every inch of my body. I'm too tired to think right now. And yet somehow, sleep evades me. Ugh. I'm so sleepy. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. No surprise there. Edo looks up and meows inquisitively at me. No, it's not your fault. Wait, that's right. We gotta have breakfast. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching You and Me and Her, a love story on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.